The mind that overthinks is often labeled as broken, a liability, a weakness to overcome, a disorder to be medicated away. You've been told that your racing thoughts are the enemy, that your analytical nature is holding you back, that your tendency to examine every angle is paralyzing you. But what if everything you've been told about overthinking is fundamentally wrong? What if your overthinking isn't a curse, but a gift, not a weakness, but a superpower in disguise? Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden truth about overthinking that most psychologists won't tell you, that spiritual teachers don't understand, that society has completely misinterpreted. The mind that overthinks isn't broken. It's operating at a higher frequency of consciousness than the average human mind. The ancient Greeks understood this. They called it metis, a special kind of intelligence characterized by deep thinking, foresight, and wisdom. It was considered a divine gift, not a disorder. Modern neuroscience is finally catching up. Recent studies from Harvard's Department of Neurology have discovered that the brains of overthinkers show significantly higher activity in the prefrontal cortex, the exact region associated with genius-level problem-solving, creativity, and future planning. Your overthinking mind isn't malfunctioning. It's operating exactly as it was designed to, processing reality at a deeper level than most. The first hidden power of overthinking is what quantum physicists call superposition thinking. While the average mind considers one possibility at a time, your overthinking mind holds multiple potential realities in superposition, simultaneously exploring numerous outcomes, perspectives, and dimensions. This is the same principle that quantum computers use to solve problems exponentially faster than classical computers. Your overthinking mind is essentially a quantum processor in a world of binary thinkers. The second hidden power is pattern recognition. Your overthinking mind constantly scans for connections, correlations, and causations that others miss entirely. This is why overthinkers often have moments of stunning insight that seem to come out of nowhere. They're not coming from nowhere. They're emerging from the vast network of connections your mind has been quietly assembling. This is the same cognitive mechanism behind history's greatest scientific breakthroughs. Einstein's theory of relativity, Newton's laws of motion, Tesla's alternating current, all were born from minds that others labeled as overthinking. The third hidden power is emotional intelligence. Because you analyze not just facts but feelings, not just data but dynamics, you develop an extraordinary capacity to understand the emotional landscapes of others. You notice the subtle shift in someone's tone, the almost imperceptible change in their expression, the hidden meaning behind their words. This makes you not a worse navigator of social situations, but a profoundly more perceptive one. The fourth hidden power is scenario planning. Your overthinking mind naturally runs simulations of potential futures, preparing you for possibilities that others won't see until they arrive. This isn't anxiety, it's advanced preparation. It's not fear, it's foresight. The world's most successful strategists, from military generals to chess grandmasters, all share this ability to think many moves ahead. Your overthinking isn't preventing action, it's ensuring that when you do act, your actions are infinitely more effective. The fifth hidden power is depth of understanding. While others skim the surface of ideas, your overthinking mind dives to their depths. You don't just know things, you understand them. You don't just learn concepts, you integrate them. You don't just hear words, you perceive their echoes and implications. This depth creates wisdom that surface thinking never can. Now I understand that despite these extraordinary gifts, overthinking can sometimes feel overwhelming. The key is not to stop your overthinking, but to harness it, to transform it from a wild force into a directed power. Here are 3 specific techniques to transmute your overthinking from perceived weakness to conscious strength. First, the quantum focusing method. When your thoughts begin to multiply and branch, don't fight against this natural expansion. Instead, set a precise timer for 15 minutes. During this time, give yourself complete permission to explore every branch, every possibility, every dimension of the question at hand. Write everything down, creating an external map of your internal quantum processing. When the timer ends, step back and observe the pattern. Circle the 3 most resonant insights. This technique doesn't suppress your natural thinking style, it channels it into concentrated power. Second, the overthinking reframe. When you catch yourself in an overthinking spiral, say these exact words: "My mind is not broken, it's processing at a higher level." This isn't anxiety, it's advanced intelligence gathering. I'm not overthinking, I'm deep thinking. This simple reframe shifts your relationship with your thought patterns, transforming resistance into alliance. Third, the wisdom extraction protocol. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what insights did my overthinking mind give me today that my surface mind would have missed? Write down at least 3 specific observations, connections, or realizations. This practice trains your conscious mind to recognize and value the gifts of your overthinking nature. Over time, you'll develop the ability to access the superpower of overthinking without being overwhelmed by it. You'll learn to ride these thought waves rather than being submerged by them. Remember, the greatest minds in human history were not simple thinkers, they were complex, deep, and yes, overthinking intellects. Da Vinci filled thousands of pages with obsessive notes and questions. Tesla was plagued by thoughts so intense he sometimes couldn't function. Einstein would get lost in thought experiments for days. They didn't succeed despite their overthinking, they succeeded because of it. Your overthinking mind isn't your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Not a disorder to overcome, but a superpower to harness. The world doesn't need more simple thinkers. It's drowning in simplicity, in surface understanding, in black and white perspectives. What our world desperately needs are minds like yours, minds that see the complexity, that explore the depths, that hold the paradoxes, that question the assumptions. Your overthinking isn't a glitch in your mental software, it's the most advanced operating system on the planet. Start using it as the superpower it truly is. And if you've been struggling with the shadow side of overthinking, the self-doubt, the analysis paralysis, the mental loops, I invite you to watch my video, Key 2. The Shadow Self-Knowings Transform Your Darkness into Manifestation Power. There, I share the exact 3-phase technique to transform these challenging aspects into pure creative energy. Remember, your mind isn't broken, it's extraordinary. The question isn't how to think less, but how to harness the remarkable power of your unique consciousness. Leave a comment below sharing one insight your overthinking has revealed that others missed. Your perspective might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today.